Today I'm going to tell you about Lin-Manuel Miranda's efforts to help philanthropies involved with Hurricane Maria relief in Puerto Rico. Many people know Lin-Manuel Miranda to be the writer, executive producer, and star of Hamilton and In the Heights. But what not many people know is that he's involved in several philanthropies that have helped with Hurricane Maria relief and funding. Today I'm going to tell you about Lin-Manuel Miranda's life and two of his philanthropic efforts he is involved in, the Flamboyant Arts Fund and a benefit song called Almost Like Praying. I'm credible for this because I've done research on the topic and some of my sources include NPR and the New York Times. Lin-Manuel Miranda is a Puerto Rican and he is also an artist. Although Lin-Manuel Miranda himself is not a Puerto Rican by place of birth, both of his parents are Puerto Rican and he himself visited Puerto Rico in the summer to spend it with his grandparents, and he considers himself as Puerto Rican because he's always been enveloped in the culture. He is also very connected to theater. As you can see in this picture, he is in a theater production at his middle school. According to this picture I found on dramatics.org, this is his 6th grade theater production. On the bottom right, you see a picture of his Puerto Rican parents, Luz and Luis Miranda. Now that I've told you about Lin-Manuel Miranda's life, I'm going to tell you about his involvement with the Flamboyant Arts Fund. The Flamboyant Arts Fund is an arts fund that helps arts programs to rebuild and revitalize themselves after Hurricane Maria. One of the ways he did this was by bringing Hamilton to Puerto Rico, and he did a 3-week performance at the University of Puerto Rico and reprised his role as Alexander Hamilton in 2019. As you can see in this photo, which was taken by a New York Times photographer, this is their opening night and he is holding the Puerto Rico flag. And according to the Flamboyant Foundation, he raised $14.7 million by doing this show, and all of the proceeds from the show have gone to Puerto Rican arts funds. The Flamboyant Arts Fund has donated to around 34 organizations, such as Indonza, which is the dance studio you see in the bottom right corner, and the Museo d'Arte de Puerto Rico, which is the other photo in this slide. And in this photo, Lin-Manuel Miranda and his father are at a press conference announcing the Flamboyant Arts Fund's new efforts to help Puerto Rico with their arts programs. Since I've informed you about the Flamboyant Arts Fund, now I'm going to tell you about the benefit song he wrote called Almost Like Praying. This song is to help the Hispanic Federation for Puerto Rico Relief raise money to help the victims of Hurricane Maria. This song is culturally significant because it's written by someone of Puerto Rican descendants, Lin, and it also involves many Latinx artists such as Jennifer Lopez, Rita Moreno, Mark Anthony, Fat Joe, etc. This song has raised $150,000 for Puerto Rico relief, according to a interview done by Lynn at NPR. And excluding the sales, it has raised around $20 million for the Hispanic Federation to help aid Puerto Rico. What I've told you about today is Lin-Manuel Miranda's life and some of his philanthropic contributions to society. Now I'm going to briefly restate my main points. Lynn is a Puerto Rican and an artist. The Flamboyant Arts Fund is a fund that helps to rebuild arts programs in Puerto Rico post-Hurricane Maria relief. And he's also written a song called Almost Like Praying, which is another way Lynn has helped with relief in Puerto Rico.